All right, let's just do a quick debriefing. Just go over the strat again, address any concerns that I think might have come up through here. So basically, two big areas of concern with this take. Number one is we need to get this map control while these smokes are up. While we have window smoked and we have cat smoked, we need to either get a guy up in this corner over here, or we need to get a guy, bounce the smoke off there and get the guy into connector. Um, we're using quite a bit of utility mid for this default, and like I said, Mirage is a map where we can call site take straight out of spawn, so this default is not going to be run every round. So if you're freaking out like, oh fuck man, that's 3 smokes, 2 smokes at least, we're not going to be able to run an A take. Like, trust me, when the time comes to run an A take, we will call an A take, okay? We will call that A take and we will run it out of spawn. So number one is we need to get these positions while the default smokes are up. And the default smokes for us are obviously that and that. And then this is one that's thrown in at discretion. Uh, Number two is we need to be prepared to take these fights and win these fights mid, okay? We don't need to be fucking we don't need to be like uh hesitant to take these fights mid. This is where the game is won for us. Fucking fragging these guys mid. That's where we win. As far as our default goes, obviously site takes are a different story, but we need to take these fights mid. So last thing that I will cover is different options that we have as far as like once we get mid control. Obviously, if we have a guy here or even up there, um, we can split cat, we can get in ladder, double clear jungle. If we have a guy up in connector like I want, obviously you can very easily sneak out on a timing or come out as part of a split. We can rotate a guy back into B apps. Actually, two back into B apps. I'm sorry. Two back into B apps, and we can have a guy get up jungle. Um, a guy get up jungle, and even maybe come through like this. Have another guy sitting mid watching the mid rotate. Just a lot of options off of this. One thing we need to get not caught up on is like we still need to be working towards A or B site. But last point, things that will stop this strat are going to be CT aggression in mid. So like I said, let's be ready to bang some fucking heads out. Let's be aware that they're going to throw flashes over. They're going to throw flashes through. They're going to jump down mid eventually. They're going to jump up on cat eventually. They're going to run through this cat. They're going to do, like, they're going to throw aggression back at us if we're committing this much to mid at the start of the round, a good portion of the rounds. So let's just be aware of that, be ready to counter that, be ready to get some frags mid, and be ready to group up, get into appropriate positions, and explode onto A site or B site.